whatever. Everything, like you see how busy this area is right here? So this is bad. I looked around and my instinct, this is weird. And then the cab driver was like, yo, you sure you want to be here? I'm like, nah, I'm not sure I want to be here. I was like, no, not that place. So this is the last night, you know what I mean, in Medellin, Colombia. We're back in Parqueleras. I just tried to go to the spot called Centro, and apparently that shit is dangerous as hell. The cab driver dropped me off. Everything was closed in the area, and he basically was like, yo, you sure you want to go there? I'm like, what you talking about? He was like, yo, this place is dangerous. I was like, oh shit. He was like, so the cab driver looked out for me, man. He was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let me get some food first. The cab driver was like, yo, man, this spot, it's too heavy in there, man. I don't know if you want to go up in there. I'm like, word? But there was like one club open, and I was like, and all the other stuff around the area was closed. There was nobody in the street. You know what I'm saying? That's usually a bad sign or whatever the case is, you know what I mean? Food and drinks up here, whatever. But yeah, basically, yeah, the shit was closed or whatever. Everything, but like you see how busy this area is right here? Nobody else was freaking open. You know what I'm saying? It was just nobody in the streets, nobody outside. All the like shutters was closed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, all the shutters was closed. And he was just like, yo, man, I don't think you want to go up in that shit. I was like, damn. I took his word for it immediately, you know what I'm saying? Immediately. So basically, you know what I mean? When you hear the locals tell you that shit, you better listen. You better straight up listen. But anyway, this is my last night in Medellin. You know what I mean? Trying to find me a spot to eat or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Might get copyright claim or whatever. I want to find a nice hookah spot. I don't know, man. That was kind of scary because I was recommended that spot. I was recommended Central from this dude I know. So this is bad. Yeah, that was kind of a little weird experience right there, no lie. But yeah, I was recommended Centro from this dude, Marica Bosa, whatever the name of this place, from this dude that I know. But he only been there back in 2018 or whatever. So things done changed, you know what I'm saying? And he probably didn't know that when he recommended it. But it's apparently not a good, safe place no more, you know what I mean? So you gotta watch out for that shit. Try to find me a hookah spot, some food, whatever. I'm fucking starving. There's this place called Mega Burger. That shit is mad good. I usually eat here all the time. I might run up in here right now, get some food. It's good. I get one of these joints right here. Shit good as fuck. Can I get one of these? This one? You have this? Yeah, this shit right here good as fuck. Mega Burger. They give you a cart with all types of sauces. All the sauces you want. Chicks still standing outside lurking, you know what I mean? Got TVs and stuff. Yeah, but this is always my go-to at the end of the night. So last night in Medellin, basically it's around 2 a.m. right now. I actually didn't, go venture out too far. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to leave tomorrow morning. Well, my flight is at 3 p.m., but I'm actually about to check out at 11 a.m. for traffic and shit. But yeah, man, this trip was cool. Like I said before, I was kind of concerned at first, but everything turned out good. Like tonight, though, the cab driver, like I said earlier in my video, I went to this one spot called Centro, and the cab driver, when I was about to get out, I looked around and I seen the vibe. It was like nobody in the streets. All the stuff around was closed, and there was just one club open. It was just like nothing but like darkness. And I was just like, I'm like, yo, somebody recommended that spot to me because they went there like 2018 or whatever, and it was popping. But yeah, man. I looked around and my instincts, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, this is weird. And then the cab driver was like, yo, you sure you want to be here? I'm like, nah, I'm not sure I want to be here. Because I already, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, this is kind of he was speaking Spanish. He was like, yo, it's kind of strong in there. He was like, you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's just kind of, what's the words he used? Let me tell you the words that he actually used. He basically said, yo, the atmosphere is heavy. It's dangerous. And I was like, yeah, this shit seemed dangerous. I was like, yo, it was an Uber driver, right? And I was like, yo, take me back to Parque Lleras, which is, you know what I'm saying, a safer situation. And he took me back, you know what I'm saying? I paid him cash, you know what I mean? So I paid him from the Uber, and then I paid him cash to just go back. And then as we was driving, he was like, yo, who the hell recommended that place to you? And I was like, some dude I know, you know what I mean? You know, he'd been there a long time ago. He was like, yeah, he was the cab driver was like, no, not that place. I was like, yeah, man, you gotta listen to the locals when they tell you whatever, and you gotta use your instincts. Like I said, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Came from a rough area, rough place, so I know when shit don't seem right, you know what I mean? So, you know, I was looking at the situation and I was like, nah, I can't, nah. But yeah, like I said, use your instincts, stay on your A game, you know what I mean, and you won't get into no shit. But like to be honest though, there's way too many situations in Colombia and way too many like instances where it's just like, oh, don't go here, it's too dangerous. Don't go there, it's dangerous. It's okay over here, don't go here past. It's just too many it's too many things like that, and it's just like I don't want to, you know what I mean? I want to be here in a place where I have to worry about shit. I mean, it's cool, it's safe when you in the safe spots and all that, but it's just like to always have to worry about, should I go here, should I go, I mean, that's everywhere, because even in Thailand or whatever, you know, you'll jump in that, even in America, people will say the same thing, but it's just, I don't know, you know what I mean? In America, you're home, you know what I'm saying, if you're American, you know what I mean, but, you know, and it's just like, you're more familiar, you could pick up the phone, call somebody, you know what I mean, but you're in another country with these, you know, with these spots when you travel, so it's a little bit different. Basically, I like Colombia. The people are nice. You know what I'm saying? Customer service is nice. You know what I mean? If you want to talk to a shorty or a girl or whatever, and you actually want to, you know, meet a girl, like you get a waitress or something. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Librarian. You know, college student somewhere. You know what I mean? You know, somebody that work in a bookstore, like shit like that. Going to the clubs trying to find a chick is not gonna happen, man. I mean, it might, but chances are, law of probability. Also, I forgot to tell y'all, when you eat at restaurants, people get robbed. I haven't seen it, but people can get robbed. So you don't want to like be in the front of the restaurant on the bottom floor. If there's an upstairs, you want to be like in the back or upstairs in the back, just in case somebody run up on a motorcycle try to rob people, because he ain't gonna go up and try to get everybody. He gonna get the first people he see or whatever like that. I mean, I ain't trying to scare y'all about going to Medellin, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like, it's so much, like, you know what I mean, that people it's like, yo, that's why I'm not gonna front. I'm gonna make a complete video comparison between my favorite spots, you know what I'm saying, Philippines, Thailand, you know, Japan, you know what I mean, I've been to Australia before, I've been mad places before, I've been to England, and to be honest, like, for the whole party vibe and all that, I've never been to Seoul. I've been to Busan for Korea, but I've never been to Seoul, which is the party capital of the world, they said. Yeah, man, but for the three, for me, it's gonna be, for partying, it's gonna be Thailand, Philippines, you know, and then you got Colombia, you got Dominican Republic too, you got oversaturated or whatever, but you got Costa Rica, you got all these spots, you Cambodia, Vietnam, but I've always kept going back to Thailand. Like, the people are friendly and nice. There's not so much dread and worry. Like with Colombia too, you always gotta go take a taxi 10 minutes this way, 7 minutes that way, 15 minutes this way. In Pattaya, Thailand, everything is in the same area. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta worry about nothing, you know what I mean? Everything is like right there. So, and then there's no fear of getting robbed or anything like that, or just any danger, like, you know what I mean? So, I don't know. It's just something interesting to think about, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, last night in Colombia, about to fly back to America. Yeah, had my ass back to Japan. In Japan, like I said, the livelihood and all that, you know what I'm saying, the safety There ain't barely no crime or none of that over there. Like, Japan is a spot. It's just too expensive. That's the problem. You know what I'm saying? Language barrier is there, just like Colombia, but it's like they know English a little bit. They teach it to them in school. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that big of a deal. In Colombia, nobody speaks English unless you run into a couple, like 1%. Anyway, see y'all in the next one, man. Yeah, this is my little last night for Colombia. I'm gonna come back again, but I'm gonna come back with more people. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, if you want to see more videos of me going here or any other spots, just let me know. All right, peace.